Hi, in this video I'm going to make a head scan, but this time I will use a Wi-Fi handle because it's more convenient. And then I will demonstrate a step-by-step guide for repairing the headshot with the Adobe 3D Substance modeler. Let's get started. The Creality Scan that I'm going to use here is version 4 beta version. The reason is that it has some new feature that you might want to know. Okay, let me start with a new project. Okay, I'm going to make a new scan. Now we are already in the scan setting page. So I'm going to do a face scan first. Okay, let me explain this. Okay, when you do the 3D scan of the headshot, I make two scans. First is that I will scan only the face area using the medium small depth camera. It will capture a very detail of the face. And next, I'm going to use the body mode to scan around the head. This will help the scanner capture the hairs without any help. I mean, it will track hairs and low feature in the back of the head very well. So I will start with the face mode. I mean range. So this is the face mode we probably need. And tell your object to not move the eyes or the head. This will affect the quality of the scan. Okay, I'm going to start by capturing the face and go up to the ears. Don't go to the back of the head, just this part. Okay, and then you go under the chin. Go under the chins. There's thin hair. There's going to be a thin hair. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now you are done with the face mode. Connect, I'm going to click on complete the scan. And I'm going to add a new scan in the body mode. This time I will scan the whole head, start from the front and go around in circle. This will use a larger depth camera, so it will track very well, but it will not contain a lot of detail. I don't have a lot of space here. Okay, I need to scan a little bit more in the back here. Okay. Okay, and I will go up to the top of the head. Top of the head. Now top of the head is scanned. Okay, under the chin. I need to go under the chin. Okay, alright, that's it. Let's process the data. Click on here, fuse it, 0.6 would be good. Okay, this is what we scan with a larger depth camera. There's some noise here, need to be cleaned up. And this is from the movement of the object, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to remove this part, the face part. See how all the hair is scanned without any issue. Okay, let's move to face scan, that scan in face mode. This one has much more detail. I'm going to fuse it. 0.3 would be good. Yeah, 3.3, 0.25 would be good for the face. Okay, as you can see, it has more detail than the 3D scan from the body mode. There are a lot of points that we need to repair. Okay, so what I will do is that I will cut the face off. Okay, the face is cut off, and then I'm going to move to the first scan. I'm going to merge this into the first scan. I do this by click on alignment. So I'm gonna put the face back into the body by using automatic alignment. Okay, now the face is moved back to the body. So I have a complete hair scan, because if you use the face mode to scan the back side of the head, it won't be tracking, because hair is very difficult to track. But the Creality, they have a function in the body mode that it will track the hair, and it use a larger depth camera, so it track part of the shoulders, so you can be able to track this very easy. Okay, now it's merged back to the body, because we don't need details on the head. When you print, even with the laser printer, you can't print individual hair. Cut anything under the shoulder. This new version of the software, they allow you to turn off individual aligned point cloud, so you can still be able to delete each point cloud that you want to. But in this case, no, I will delete this. This crumb of the hair will be difficult for printing, so I will turn off the body and delete this crumb of the hair. Click on check mark. Even though after you align them, you can still delete individual part of the point cloud. You have an isolate part here that it could be difficult for you to select and remove it. New version of the Creality Scan, they have a new feature. When you mesh it, when I click on meshing, and now I have 1.2 million points, so I'm going to mesh it to 1.3 million point. Okay, and they have a mesh smoothing function. This is a new function. I don't want to smooth all the model. I will do it manually in Adobe Substance modeler, because I can smooth it locally. So I don't want to smooth the whole part of the head. And they have a boundary smoothing. It will smooth the edge between these two point cloud. With the extreme edge, like this edge, they will smooth it out. See edge on the neck like this. So I click on medium, remove isolate part. So this function will remove the part that is floating in the air and it's difficult for you to remove. So I'm gonna change it to like 10%. See if a 10% work for me. And remove spike. I think that they mean the sharp point, probably like this one. Let's click on medium, and then I hit on apply. See how it looks. Okay, next I'm going to export this mesh into Adobe Substance 3D modeler. Click on here, click on OBJ. Creality Scan 4-biter has new feature, Head AI Repair. So you can't choose any of the model here, and it will extract the face and put it back into the model. So if I click on the Sailor Moon here, click on preview, it will process with your GPU and the CPU. But let's take a look at the result in the end. Okay, here's the result. Let you decide for yourself. If you look here, you can see that it will cut the part of the face and stuff it into the pre-made model. And the size of the body is not scaled properly. The Creality AI model probably inspired by the long neck tribe in the northern of Thailand. The older they are, the longer their neck will be. And these two are my kids. They are not from the long neck Korean tribe. There, I'm going to export this. Okay, let's move to Adobe Substance 3D modeler. Okay, here's a step-by-step guide for using Adobe Substance 3D modeler to fix the headshot from the 3D scan. Click on the new project. Okay, so working with the Adobe Substance 3D modeler, this software has pressure sensitive input, so your pointing device like a mouse or a trackball like this wouldn't work with this software. So you need to use a pen tablet. The one that I'm using here is the XP pen. It's not that expensive, much cheaper than the Wacom. It works well. It gives a 4000 level of the pressure sensitivity. I'm going to import the mesh. Click on here, import mesh. So I'm going to select the files. Okay, after you select it, click on import. You need scale within millimeter for the Creality scanner. Okay, now we have our import files. If you want to zoom in and zoom out, click on Alt key and right click bonds and hover it around. You can zoom in and zoom out. Holding Shift and Alt key, you can switch between the view, front, top, side view, Shift and Alt key. So now we are in perspective view. I'm going to change that into ortho view because I want to arrange this model. So first thing, I'm going to move this up above the origin point, and as you can see that the head is tilted in this direction on the right. So I'm going to click on this circle and drag it by hand. Okay, move it here, and then I'm going to switch to this point. I'm going to move the head to the origin point. Okay, click on F. Now zoom out. I'm going to click on the top view. Next, I'm going to arrange the top view. The face should be pointing straight line like this. So I'm going to rotate this. I mean, her shoulder is twisted. So, but I will keep the head to look straight, like straight line. See the our gizmo has been moved. If you click on a global space, it will be in the center. Okay, now I'm gonna adjust the rotation in this axis as well. I should be looking straight because if you want to print the model, you need to make sure that the head is straight. I think she bent her head on the right, but I will reference is using the shoulder. So I'm going to adjust here and make sure that shoulder is parallel. So the head will be bent a bit, but I'll keep the shoulder in the center. Okay, now head is in the center. The nose should be in the center. Okay, now everything is look fine. Before we start to do anything, I click on the model and do a right click and click on convert to clay. If we don't convert to clay, you won't be able to smooth or doing anything with the import model. It will convert the mesh into the voxels. It will take a while depending on how fast your PC is. So voxels is volumetric pixels. Okay, then now the clay conversion is completed. If you click on the model and do the right click, you see that if you hover your mouse on the resolution tab, you see the small checked mark here. That's the resolution of your model. The software will automatically detect the details of your model and select the suitable resolution for the clay model. So you don't have to do anything. You can just from this point you can just start fixing the model. Okay, and if you want to change the color of your model, you can do it from here. I like this, so I change it here a little brighter. Okay, it's too bright. Okay, here's the model. You can change the color from here, and you can change the material properties from here. Roughness, metallic. If you click on roughness, you can change how you want your model to be, so you can see more defects clear. Alright, okay, now you can use the clay tool for fixing the model. Now the most tool that you are going to use is the smooth tool, right? When you click on smooth tool, you see a larger circle here. Click on control, it will change the size of your brush. See, I click here like about this, and next I'm going to change the view to the perspective, because it's better to work with the perspective view. This is the most used tool, and for the slider here, you see the strength is how much effect that the smooth brush will be applied to the model. So I'm going to start smoothing for the defects from the joint of the two scans. I'm going to use about 40 or 50% of the strength, because it's quite a large joint and need a lot of pressure to smooth it. So with the voxels, it's very effective too for repairing the model. You might be seeing that the scan that I made has orange peel. I think that is from overexpose of the 3D scanner. The Creality Scan software, the new beta version, its default value for the exposure is 100% brightness. So I didn't change the exposure. So I try to remove defects by smoothing out, and you can get almost everything done with the smoothing tools. Okay. Now there's some noise on the lips. I'm gonna change the strength to about 25%. Reduce the size of the brush. You can also use the smooth tools to remove the noise. So if you smooth it enough, it will be disappear. The noise is gone. I'm going to fix that later, because with other tools, I'm gonna fix this with other tools later. See here, we can use smoothing tools, smooth out. Now part of the nose is missing, so I'm going to use this tool, build up tools, do the same thing, reduce the size, and you can set the hardness. If I set hardness to high, okay, I used about this for the hardness and this for the strength. I'm going to lightly tap here. To add the clay onto the missing part, make sure that the left and the right side is the same. Then I'm going to smooth it again. Okay, now we have a complete nose. Okay, and for the lips, I'm gonna do the same using the build up tool, but this time I'm gonna cut it down, clicking here, subtract clay. So I'm going to subtract the clay here, increase the strength a bit, reduce the size. Okay, now we have lips lined. Okay, we have already subtracted gray. Now we fix the lips. And let me smooth here. For the high detail area, I set the strength to 25, about 25%. Let me fix the face. So I'm going to remove the orange peel effects from the overexposed scans. So please check your exposure before you start the 3D scan. So you should save your model regularly, because it requires a lot of computing power, and as the result it might crash. So we have a missing part here. I'm gonna add the clay. You're gonna use light pressure on your brush and then smooth it out. It's from a missing part of a scan. So you don't have to worry much about the scan quality because you can repair it. Okay, let me fix the face first. For this Adobe Substance 3D modeler, I use Blender. They have a clay tools. Use it for many years until I found this software. I never want to go back to Blender again. It's far better. Voxel is best for repairing 3D models from the 3D scan. Almost there. The eyebrows look okay. I'm gonna leave it. Details of the eyebrows. Okay, now we have an eyelash defect. It's place where it's supposed to be the eyelash. So I'm going to smooth it out. So you need to be careful with the eyes. You need to make sure that it looks the same. On both sides of the eyes. So now defect eyelash is removed. I'm gonna do the same here. I don't think I can add the eyelash back into the face. It's too complicated. I don't think you can print it. I try not to touch the part that is perfect because the eyes are important. Next, I'm going to smooth out the eyes, the black eyes. The black eye is difficult to scan because it's transparent. So I'm going to use the build up tools, lower the strength. I'm going to start to build the black eyes, center of the eyes. Do the same here. Just do a circular movement. Okay. And then I'm going to choose the crease tools to draw. Crease tool is for making a sharp groove. You can use a crease tool. Emphasis on the black eyes. So now the eye is done. And I fixed the hair by using a smooth tools. Save it. And the most difficult part of the headshot is the ear. We fix that later. Let's fix the hair using a smooth tools. So it's contained too much detail, so we need to even it out because you're not going to be able to print it. Okay, make it smoother. This one also, make it smoother. This look like a spike from the hair. We're going to smooth it and make the 3D print model looks better when you smooth it. So without the body mode in the Otter, you have a hard time 3D scan the head because the back of the head is contain hair. It has a very few surface area. I mean, it has low feature. Going to even out the hair. This part is difficult for printing. I'm I'm gonna smooth it out. Last year when I repair the model, I still use the blender, but this one is far more advanced and easy to use. Left ear is more complete, so I'm going to smooth this one out first. This one is more complete. But this side of the ear, let me fill this hole. This hole shouldn't be there. I'm gonna use the build up tools. Increase the size, add the strength, and I'm going to fill the hole here. Okay, and this hole I'll smooth it out. Make a groove here. A groove here. And a groove here. To make the left and right ear look the same. Decrease the strength. Add a clay here. And I'm going to use the crease tools to sharpen the edge here. Crease to sharpen the edge. Remove the clay. I'm going to use the elastic tool. This is an elastic tool. You can use it for stretching the model. Ear has to be pulled out a bit. Now let's inspect what might cause trouble when printing. It's not that difficult as you look in the video. If you try it, it's easy. You probably need a faster PC with a graphic card and a pen tablet. That's all. Okay, to be able to print, you need to put this on a stand. I'm gonna make a quick stand. Click on the model here. Click on this clay tools. Extend it here. Extend it here. So the new box that we add, it has same resolution as the model, so it can add into the model automatically. So you can't just make a block like this. You need some style. Create a taper, move it here, and the face is here. You need to balance it, so it should be like this. Add a little too thick. I'm gonna make it thinner. Okay, and you can also add the round and some chamfer. Okay, if you're happy with that, click on the spacebar. It will create the models and it will automatically join the model together. Click on here, 3D printing, click on apply. If you export as a raw image, it will export everything. Click on triangle, and this is a target poly count. For printing with the FDM printer, you shouldn't be using the triangle more than 1 million faces, because it's going to give you a hard time with most of the slicer. It wouldn't be able to handle this amount of the poly count. So if you're going to 3D print, I recommend that you keep it somewhere around 1 million and click on the export. And you can export in the STL files, okay? And then you can put this into the slicer. 3-hour printing time. That's quite a lot of printing times. Okay, here's the 3D scan result in a render scene. On the right is the result from Creality AI. As you can see that it didn't perform any repairing on the models. The eyelash, noise in the mouth. What it did is just trying to rescale the shape of the face and put it back into its standard model. The face structure changed a bit, because it's trying to fit this into a pre-made model, just the face. But the scaling for the neck and the body is wrong, and the hair, see here, it's not removed. So if you have a hair passing the eyebrows, it won't be removed. And it used the ear from the pre-made models. Comparing with the repaired model from Substance 3D Modeler, I think Substance 3D Modeler is much better than the AI for now, because I wish that the AI function would be performing the same tasks as we did with the Substance 3D Modeler. like smoothing, repairing the missing part, and eliminate the part that is difficult for printing, repair the eyelash, and repair the ears. Same thing that we did manually with the Substance 3D modeler, but it's not doing that. It's just facing off and put it into the pre-made model. So it has a long way to go. I think one day it might be able to do that, but for now I think your best friend is the Substance 3D modeler, fastest, quickest way to repair a model. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.